What's up, guys? You are watching Gregorio Girls Makeup. If you're new, my name's Shauna and I run this channel with my sister Devin. Today we have our last Halloween tutorial of the season. I'm sorry, I know this is only the second one and it's the last. October kind of got away from me. I didn't get up as many Halloween videos as I would have liked to, but just kind of how it goes, so sorry about that. So this is a spider princess look, I guess is what I'm gonna call this. I got a DM from somebody who asked that we do a spider themed look. So this is what I came up with. I kind of wanted to glam it up a little bit. I realize it does kind of look like my Wonder Woman look a little bit, like her cousin who's a spider. I don't know. I know nothing about superheroes. I don't know if there is a Spider Girl or Spider Woman, so I don't know. You probably wear this if you wanted to be that too. So I don't really know what I'm gonna call this look yet, but if you would like to see how I got it, just keep on watching. Alright, so I think for this look I want to go with like a red smoky eye, so I'm going to take the original Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette and just start creating that eye look first. Alright, so first I'm just going to start with this shade right here. I'm going to take that on a Morphe M573 brush. So I just want something that's really fluffy for this initial transition shade. So any fluffy blending brush that you have will do. Alright, so I went ahead and zoomed you guys in just a little bit more, just so you can see better. And then next, taking my Morphe M441 brush, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. We're just going to continue to build that crease. So also, Devin and I are filming in a new setup, so if the lighting or the camera work or anything like that is kind of off in our next few videos, just bear with us. We're trying to get our new setup kind of nailed down, so sorry if like the lighting kind of goes in and out or if there's any weird shadows or anything like that. Alright, next I'm going to dip into like this orangey red shade right here, and I'm going to take that on my Morphe R37 brush. This isn't dirty, this is actually clean. I was just, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that neon skull look that Devin and I both did. Mine was pink and it stained all my brushes, so it's not dirty, it's clean, it's just stained. And you can see this brush is a little bit more thinly tapered than the M573 that we were using. This is going to go a little bit more focused in my crease, so that's why I chose this brush. But it's still fluffy enough where you can see that it's definitely diffusing the color. So next I'm going to take my Morphe M433 brush, and now we're working a little bit tighter into the crease. So I like this brush because I can blend out with it, but you can see it's kind of thin where you can get a lot of product on the top of the brush and kind of pack it on your eye as well. So that's why I want to use this brush. And I'm going to dip it into this dark red color right here. And I'm just going to start packing that on the outer corner of my eye, putting like the most of the product there, and then I'll start blending it right through my crease. Alright, you can see right here the color's a little bit patchy. I have hooded eyes, obviously. I say it in like every video. So my eye kind of creases right there, and a shadow tends to not like to stick or blend over that area of my eye. And since it's such a small area, getting in there with my M433 brush is a little bit hard since it's a little bit bigger and poofier. So I'm going to take my Morphe M132 brush, and I just dipped back into that dark red color, and I'm just going to just kind of tap it right in there and fill in that color. And then go in with your M433 and blend it out. And next, on a wet eyeshadow brush, I'm taking the Morphe M167. I'm going to dip into this red shade right here and pop that all over my lid. So after I lay down a shimmer shadow, when I have a wet brush, I usually only wet one side and then flip the brush over. When I wet my shimmer shadows, I feel like they go on definitely more metallic, but they lose kind of like that texture of the shimmer, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining that okay. And I actually like layering that texture over the wet shadow because I feel like it gives it more texture and more of like that shimmery effect. So I always put that shadow down wet first, and then I flip my brush over and pick up the same shadow dry and then lay that right on top. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see the difference on camera, but in person I can. And I feel like it just helps the shadow not look so flat and one-dimensional on your eye, because I feel like when you wet it, yes, it looks more metallic, but it does kind of just make it look super flat. And I kind of, again, like I said, take a shot every time I say texture, but I like that shimmery texture. Excuse me. And then go ahead and run a blending brush right through just so it all goes well together. And then next on my Morphe E18 brush, I'm just going to go back into this shade right here and smoke that along my lash line. And then next with the same brush, I'm going to dip back into this like fiery orangey red shade. And then just go ahead and smudge that across as well. And then I'm going to kind of do what I always do on the lower lash line. I'm going to take the darkest color, which is this dark red right here. Take that on my Morphe M432 brush and put that super tight to our lash line. And I tend to stop about 2/3 of the way across. And then I also just took a little bit of this shade right here and put it in my inner corners. So next I'm going to start mapping out the spiderweb on my face. So I'm just taking a nude eyeliner pencil. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil. Probably couldn't see that. Now I kind of want to just start like in the middle. Of my face. So don't worry too much about making too many mistakes in this step. We are using the white first so that we can map it out and then go over it with a black liner. But if you make a mistake, you can just take a beauty sponge and kind of wipe it away. So I just kind of want to map out a line like right down the center of my face. I know that's a little wonky. It also helps to keep a sharpener on hand at this point in the look. Your pencil's probably going to wear down a little bit, and it is easier to do the web detail when your pencil is sharpened. And then I kind of just draw like little U's in the middle. Just to kind of, again, give it that spiderweb effect. And now I'm going to try and carefully go over this with my black liner. I'm going to use the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. This is just the black shade. So now that we have that all kind of mapped out and on, I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Hill palette again and take this, oh my gosh, sorry, I'm going to be out of frame, but take this black shade right here. I'm going to take that on a small angled brush and just put some shadows in the spiderweb just to give us a little bit more dimension. Alright, so just to glam this up a little bit more, I'm going to take these little gems and use some lash glue and just stick them in the spider web. Okay, don't think I love those legs. They look a little stupid. Alright, we're gonna try and see if we can salvage this little spider idea right here. I'm just gonna take a little bit of my foundation on my finger. No. Alright, so I wasn't loving how that was turning out, so I think we're gonna just do without it at this point. Alright, so next I'm going to curl my lashes, put on some mascara, and then apply some false lashes. And for lashes today, I'm using the Cocoa Lashes in the style Goddess. I know they're all like flying around in the box. Alright, so next for lips, I want to do red lips, obviously. I've got a lot of ColourPop lippy sticks here. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to use. Alright, so I think for lips, we're going to go with the ColourPop lippy stick in the shade Goldie. Alright guys, and that is it for this look. I hope it was easy enough for you. I feel like it's a relatively doable look. It's got a lot of detail, I feel like, just with the spider web, but not anything too hard. That was my goal with both of my Halloween videos, was that they were interesting, but not too hard that the everyday person couldn't do them. All in all, I really like the way that this turned out. I really wish I got the spider element to work because I feel like it kind of looks a little incomplete without some type of spider, but I just didn't really know how to neatly incorporate that into the look. Right now, I feel like it kind of looks like my Wonder Woman look, just in the spider version. I don't know if there's like a Spider Girl. I'm not too big on superheroes, but if there is, maybe if you're being a Spider Woman or a Spider Girl, you could do this look, or if you're just being a Spider Princess, I think that's kind of what I'm gonna call it, or Spiderella or something like that. I feel like you could do this look as well. But yeah, that is it for this video. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and follow us both on Instagram. I'm at Shauna Greggs and Devin is at DevDevGreggs, and we will see you in our next video.